Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Stock Market Show. This is your host, Shades. As always, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Have not talked about Kulr stock in a while. Kulr stock, a BlackRock investment, and the stock did move finally back to the top of the range. And is it going to break out? Can it get the breakout? Because if it can get the breakout, we can pump about 30%. I can measure that for you, so you don't think I'm full of it. If we can break out here, I mean, every time we've broken out, it's tried multiple times and failed to close this gap completely. Let me measure that. So there you go. There's a 10%er if it can just go back to this high point here on these two sticks, wicks, whatever you want to call them. You know, I mean, it's forming a trident pattern. At some point, maybe we'll finally get that gap close. But if it goes for the gap close, there's a potential for 20 to 25%. And then there's money to be made to the short side, of course, as well, which is what I'm waiting for. Because this stock does not follow Bitcoin. People keep saying, oh, it follows Bitcoin, it follows Bitcoin. Bro, it doesn't follow Bitcoin. Bitcoin's red today, and it's... yeah, ooh, it's red. That's so, it's, if anything, inverse it. It's inversing it. So, look for that gap close on Monday. I don't think it's going to happen today. Buyers had to show up with strength today to really break that level and close that gap up top. But buyers didn't really show up today, and I don't think it wasn't going to happen today. If it happens, it has to happen next week, Monday or Tuesday. Not today, because today's Friday. We usually get some kind of selling pressure because people don't want to hold overnight, especially with this administration. But yeah, so there's potential right there. What else was I gonna say? Let's go to the weekly. Why are my Emmas gone? Let me look at the daily again. I mean, it looks like it's getting ready for quite the move higher, maybe. Let me see. You know what's funny is it would actually be par for the course for this to close that gap and then get pushed down. Because here you can see it went to the top Bollinger Band here. Or not the top Bollinger Band. The middle Bollinger Band got pushed down. Middle of the Bollinger Band got pushed down. So it would actually be par for the course for this to break out, touch that middle Bollinger Band, and then get pushed down again. I mean, that's the pattern I'm seeing here. And it's been going sideways. Let me look at the monthly. Yeah, so we're in a bull market, so I don't really use the 200 WMA, the purple line. And I don't really use the MACD as much. I'll use it if we dip, but yeah, our bear market strategies aren't really, they're not going to work, right? That doesn't make sense to use bear market strategies in a bull market. So that's why we're using Bollinger Bands and Emmas. For those of you wondering, like, why is this guy using Emmas now? And Bollinger Bands. Okay, I think that's it for the video. I don't think I have to go into anything else. I'm just looking to make sure I'm not missing any important information. Let me remove the Bollinger Bands real quick. You know what? Let's hide. Let's just keep the mid. There we go, the mid. Let me remove that. That's a death cross right there. Okay, so the last something I almost missed here. I almost missed this, but the last time we got a weekly crossover on the MACD was way back here. And it signaled not only a bottom, but a pump, right? It's a rare signal. It very rarely comes around. The last time we got one was in October of 2024. So I want you to think about that. If that, I can't even tell. Let me zoom in. No, the last time we got, yeah, there you go. The last time we got a weekly crossover on the MACD was September 16, 2024. So almost a full year, because we haven't even gotten our signal yet. So that's something to keep an eye on. If we can get that weekly crossover, that would be bullish, right? Because it would be the first one in over a year. And that would mean we have momentum and buyers on our side, and we could see that would just kind of coincide with a pump. That would coincide with a pump and gap close back to like 9s, maybe even touch 10 before getting pushed down. Because that's the pattern. That's what I'm seeing. Again, I'm not bullish nor bearish at this point, just seeing this. Because it is holding there and it's been holding for 5 weeks. But I'm not going to buy it. It's more of a short opportunity because it always goes down. I mean, if we're being honest, you can't tell me it doesn't always go down. Literally, since right now it's in a bear market while the stock market is in a bull run. Think about that for a second. Yeah, since it topped out in December 23, 2024, it's just been going down. Meanwhile, the bull market is happening and all these other AI stocks are absolutely pumping. Bitcoin is new highs. Ethereum's getting to new highs. It's insane. Insanity. I would say Monday and Tuesday look for the breakout.